Recognition. As humans, sometimes we like to be appreciated for the effort we've put into something. It doesn't have to be something elaborate like someone giving you a Fabergé egg for the fact that you've wiped out the microwave after their soup has exploded on the turntable. It could be something simple like an acknowledging wink or a pat on the back. But sometimes people don't show their appreciation and give you some sort of recognition. Often you just have to get on with things and move on and not dwell on it too much. If you follow five fairly simple principles, your ability to move on through not being directly recognized for something will be greatly improved. The first thing is just to focus on things that no one sees. You don't have to seek out recognition. It could be bringing in your neighbour's bin or picking some weeds out of the lawn. It doesn't have to be something absolutely monumental. And you're not going to get a massive degree of thanks for it, but it gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling inside and you can sleep well at night. The second point is to set your own standards. If you're doing things for yourself or other people, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for recognition. So if you're putting the washing away or you're cleaning the car, you're doing it to get glory for yourself and you're happy with that from an internal basis. You don't need the fella across the road to comment how well you've put on some turtle wax onto the roof of your automobile. The next point is to notice work that other people miss. It doesn't have to be yourself, it can be other things like when people do things at work or in society. If you give them a little bit of a pat on the back and a bit of gratitude, they're more likely to pass that on to either you or someone else. But you've got to start with handing out the gratitude and the thanks to other people if you want to expect it back yourself. The fourth point is to reduce the commentary that you play in your mind. Sometimes when you're doing something, you think someone's going to come and give me some gratitude for this. They're going to give me a pat on the back because I've emptied the dishwasher. But often this isn't the case. And set your expectations fairly low with the gratitude that you're going to receive back. If you don't run this commentary through your mind and you think that you're just doing it for no pat on the back whatsoever, you're probably going to be underestimating any sort of feedback, and anything you do get is literally a pat on the back. And the final and fifth part is to measure your usefulness. Sometimes people do tasks that are absolutely pathetic. They don't offer any benefit to anyone. So that's often why people don't give them any sort of recognition. If you do something useful and beneficial to somebody else, they're more likely to give you some sort of praise. So to go over those points again, do something that no one sees. Set your standards for yourself and nobody else. Notice the lack of gratitude towards others, and you can start the ball rolling. Reduce the running commentary about what your level of expectations are in your own mind. And make sure any tasks you do are pretty useful. And with that, you're more likely to get some degree of recognition. And if you don't, you can quite happily live without it, knowing that you've got the self glory to move on and progress your life forward.